This video will show you important things to know about using the college catalog. There is a wealth of information available in the catalog. It's recommended that you spend time reviewing the material so you know how to find them when you need them later. For this video, I will go over reviewing degree programs, credit for prior learning, advanced standing guide, and important academic information. From the Virginia Peninsula Community College main page, you can then click Classes and Program, College Catalog. There are several catalogs listed. For this video, we will view the most current catalog, which is the 2022-2023 College Catalog. On the left-hand side, you see many resources. First, we will review degrees and programs. This lists all of the different types of degrees and programs that we offer. For this video, I will look at science. I'm automatically dropped down to all of the programs listed under science. I will look at the Associate of Science degree. And this actually opens in a new window that I will maximize for you. Within this program, you can see a print degree planner, which would open in a new window, or you can do a printer-friendly version of this. The information listed tells you about the purpose, course offering, notes, and any sort of articulation or transfer agreements. What's important to know about the catalog is that it lists all the classes that are in your program of study. You can also click the drop-down menu to learn more about the class and any pre- or co-requisites, along with when the course is offered. I will say that even though English 111 is listed as a spring and fall course, it's also a course that's listed during the summer. And so if you're thinking of taking a course, I highly recommend you also look for summer options. It also gives you an idea of what is the recommended sequence for courses. So it makes sense that whenever you start your program, if you're taking science, you would start with Pre-Calculus 1 because Pre-Calculus 2 is recommended for your second semester. One important reason is that Pre-Calculus 1, or Math 161, is a prerequisite to you taking Pre-Calculus 2. Where you see XX4, such as under Laboratory Science, this means that there are options, and it's up to you to select which option. One thing to note is, just because you don't see an option here, doesn't mean we couldn't do a course substitution for that option. For example, Bio 101 and Bio 102 are not currently listed under Laboratory Science. However, they do count as a part of the science program. There's also important information at the bottom for who to contact at the academic division level if you do have any questions or concerns about this particular program. I'm now going to scroll up and click on Credit for Prior Learning Advanced Standing Guide. The Credit for Prior Learning Advanced Standing Guide gives you information about how outside tests, courses, or prior learning experience may transfer into a program of study. One common place is through the Advanced Placement, or AP. By taking, for example, the Art History exam and getting a minimum score of at least 6, you would be awarded 6 credits for Art 101 and Art 102. This is incredibly helpful at shortening the time to graduation. You also see that there are different certifications and licensures that you could also receive. For this example, I will look at the Public Safety, Allied Health, and Human Services Division. And I actually will look at the Emergency Medical Services Program. By clicking this link, it will take me to the program in the catalog. To look for anything that may transfer in from prior experience, I will scroll down. For example, you see that having the basic life support for healthcare providers would award credit for EMS 100. There are several footnotes here listed, and so it's important to review those. If you have any questions about this program, you can speak to your academic advisor and/or the division. Last but not least, I will scroll up. And as you can see, since I'm at the bottom, it takes a while. In case you noticed, there is a pause in the video, and it did jump. I just wanted you to know that it was a lot of scrolling to do, and I didn't want you to have to witness that. So I scrolled back up to where I can find academic information. Here, you will find important information as it relates to academics at Virginia Peninsula Community College. The ones that I find most helpful for students to know is 1, the academic renewal policy. Just give me one moment, I will scroll this over. Essentially, the academic renewal policy allows students who have been separated for at least 5 years, right, to renew their GPA. If this is something that you believe is interesting and applies to you, I highly recommend you reviewing this policy. Okay. I will click the button on the right to go back to the top. And we will also look at academic standing. Academic standing is at least a 2.0. Anything that is below a 2.0 has the probability of placing you in a different academic status, whether it's academic warning, probation, or academic suspension. I highly recommend, if this applies to you, that you review this information here. Also, as you can see, there's information about academic dismissal and suspension or dismissal from another institution. I will scroll up quickly. And we will also look at repeating a course. This policy outlines what happens if you were to repeat a course. The most recent update is that for courses taken fall 2021 and repeated after fall 2021, only the highest grade earned is counted towards the GPA, unless the course is repeatable for credit. Please take time to read the rest of this statement so you know how it may apply to you. I'm going to scroll up quickly by using the back to top button. Just to give you an overview of all the different areas that may be important to you, I highly recommend you take time to review them. And if you do have questions, to review them, as your answers may be available here. Please note, there is also a handy dandy search bar here to make navigating the catalog easier.